Special Programs Minister Esther Murugi seemed to throw modesty out the window at the MP's leadership workshop on HIV and AIDS soon after she made controversial remarks that may be deemed reckless by HIV and AIDS researchers and indeed people living with the virus. The statement was an instant shocker when it came out of the minister's mouth.
In Cuba, when the President Fidel Castro was still very strong, anybody who was tested with HIV and AIDS was actually locked somewhere. And once you went in, you did not come out. I don't know whether we should be that drastic or what we should do. But sometimes I think maybe that's what we should do so that those who are ill are locked in. I'm just suggesting, it's up to you to tell me whether we should do that or not. If it is not right, but that is what he did, and that is why in his country there is almost zero contamination. It is discrimination, but that is how he thought he should deal with it.
The cabinet minister's sentiments coming hot on the heels of criticism leveled against her by both Christian and Muslim religious leaders in October last year, when she starred a hornet's nest at a similar AIDS symposium in Mombasa by suggesting that the gay community should not be stigmatized because of sexual inclination. A stand she is by no means shedding off even after the backlash.
Sex workers are no longer just women, they are also men. Yes, they are men. And that is why they wanted to throw me out of Mombasa, because I talked about that. Men are having sex with men, and they are passing the HIV and AIDS infection to their wives, to their girlfriends, and to their other boyfriends. So unless we look at this and look at it on a very serious note, we shall talk and talk and talk, but we shall not be address the new infections.
An ongoing study by the universities of Nairobi and Manitoba indicate that the prevalence of HIV among men who have sex with men is 7 times higher than that of the general population.
The new infections are actually 25% from that angle. So if we don't address this, then we are not fighting. I'm saying men because men should not have sex with men. And women, I don't know about that. We can discuss that in camera. And
the one-day workshop, attended by about 30 members of parliament, also addressed the misappropriation of funds otherwise channeled towards the fight against HIV and AIDS.
I urge my good friends at the Kenyan Corruption Commission to be on their trail, have them arrested, prosecuted, and our judiciary to try them fast so that those who are guilty are sent to prison quickly.
But it is Murugi's bare-knuckled approach against the spread of new HIV infections that is likely to elicit sharp reactions over the next few days. Sally Mbilu, Citizen Weekend.